Tyler Gaypart here.
I'm Brooks Warner, and today we're looking at some residue management in a soybean field.
So we came out to this field probably a month ago. I kind of forget the exact date, but we came out. The guy was getting ready to start replanting, concerned about his stand counts. He was already actively replanting in the field when we got here. What was the stands we were finding, Brooks?
The stands are about 80,000 plants an acre.
So 80,000, not a bad stand. You know, of course, he planned higher. He would like to see his full stand out there, but we're still okay with 80,000 plants out there, especially on an earlier planted field. So that part wasn't too bad. Now, some of his areas, like right here, we're in like the worst extreme area. It kind of looks like he planted on 30-inch rows, even though he was with 15-inch row planter. And what we're finding is out here, he was getting close every other row to his corn stalks. And so as we go to more of a limited till, or especially no-till, this spring we saw a lot of issues with replant, where whenever that row got really close to the corn stalk, the seed was placed there. We were also super dry at the same time, and so guys were using a lot of downforce, maybe 250 pounds of downforce, still having trouble getting that row unit to go in the ground as they're crossing over the corn stalk. So whether they're running parallel or on an angle, anytime we cross that row, the seed basically got placed in the middle of the corn residue and just kind of sat there. So what I found early this spring was we'd start seeing some plants popping up, and then there'd be a 1 or 2 foot gap right across where that old corn stalk row was. If you dug in that debris there, you could start to see the seed did germinate. It's just sitting on top of corn stalks or in between corn stalks in the row. And it got some moisture at some point once we finally got some rain, and it germinated, and then of course it just dried out right there and died. So we're gonna kind of go through some thoughts today on what we could do differently going into next year, especially in no-till situations, because we're constantly fighting residue management.
We talked with the grower, and he used devastators on his corn head that would help size some of the residue. And as far as next year's management options, we can look into some tillage passes or some decomposition tools in a fall burn down pass.
So like Brooks said, he used the devastators on his corn head, and that definitely helped size the residue last fall. Sometimes that residue, when you lay it down, then it can also become kind of a mat, and so then that's stubborn to plant into the next spring. That's one option to start to work with the residue. He still had issues though in the field, and so the most obvious and easy answer is let's do some tillage. At $6 diesel fuel right now, guys aren't getting fired up about going out and running 1 or 2 passes of tillage, so that's an option. We did see where guys lightly tilled last fall. They had some really good success with seeding rates this spring. Low residue management issues there. Another option is we really like the breakdown products, and so one product that we're really like to recommend is BioAg E. It's from Calibrated Agronomy. It's a biological that in the fall they add the cellulose breakdown part of the biology to it. It's going to go out and start breaking down some of this biology. Now, it's not a registered biofungicide per se. Costs a lot of money to get that registered through the EPA, so it's not registered there as a biofungicide, but still biological that they've got a lot of testing and data, and we can show that on the screen here and kind of run through some of it. We started working with Earth Optics on our soil testing here recently, and we're starting to measure our disease and pathogen load in the soil. So now that we can actually measure the biology that's in the soil, and we kind of see some of these pathogens that we kind of knew, Phytophthora, Fusarium, all these issues are out there, but we never knew to like what degree. And so now we're looking at fields that we have high Fusarium and Pythium ratings. We know we have a disease issue. The best time to go after those diseases is in the fall. So we can deploy a product like BioAg E. It's going to start breaking down that host. So we have to break the disease cycle somewhere. The best time is going to be in the fall. So we put out that biology. It's going to start breaking down the host, the residue, and then you also have good biology there that's going to outcompete some of that negative biology like your Pythiums. So really excited about that product. I think it does a really good job. And then where we've measured that you have a big disease pathogen load, you can spray that in the fall with your burn down, but then you can also spray it in the spring with the burn down, or run different rates in furrow or in season. So contact us more for any questions on the BioAg product through Calibrated Agronomy.
One last note is some of these early planted beans are beginning to flower and are ready to be posted. But one thing we did want to add is it's not recommended and it's off-label to spray Liberty on flowering beans, which could hurt your yield success.
Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. I wanted to mention on our way out here that we are going to have a meeting at our office June 30th. We're going to have Calibrated Agronomy come and talk on some hot topics that are going on in ag right now. So you'll be seeing those flyers out in the mail, and look forward to seeing you guys.